Hi there. If you're here for real estate advice, then you're in the right place. Well, guys, I have few lists of items here. I make sure that I don't actually miss any of the points. So this video is all about your first real estate investment. And by the way, guys, this is a brand new channel. And if you're new to here, welcome. And if you've been here before, which very unlikely you guys have been here before because it's a brand new channel, anyways, welcome back. Anyways, guys, what I would like to talk about is what is the first investment that you should get into in real estate. And basically, I call this the primary home. It's your primary home. Before you even think about truly providing a roof over anybody's head, I would suggest that you should provide a roof for yourself first. And very importantly, it's going to be the foundation, which I'm going to talk a bit more down in the channel, down in the video, why this is a good foundation for you. And a primary home is technically the first home that you should own. It's your own property. This is where you build emotions, build many memories with your family, and have your kids grow in this house that will have lots of memories and happiness involved. So there's quite a bit of emotions attached to a primary home. And I'm going to mention later what the biggest difference is between your primary home and your investment property. Talking about emotional attachments, basically a primary home, your own home, is your personal home. It's where you make life, and that there's a lot of memories attached to it, versus in an investment property, it's no attachment there. No, in an investment, never attach your emotion, because emotion would be the wrong thing to attach on an investment property. The next item that I want to talk about is tax benefit. And the tax benefit for a primary home, there's a lot more advantages over an investment property. Much like in many areas in Canada, primary home is tax-free, basically. Some states in the United States, I believe, do have this also policies, but in Canada, your primary home is tax-free. As long as you live in it, and that's your primary home, basically. As opposed to an investment property, you have to pay capital gains in the process. And a lot of times too, having your own home, you can take advantage of a lot of the benefits that the government provide, just some subsidies in terms of, like, say, green emissions and solar panels and improvements that you could do to improve the house build, or your windows and your to keep it efficient. That is the right word I'm looking for, is the efficiency. You can get lots of subsidies from the government for that purpose, besides from the tax benefit in terms of capital gains tax. I mentioned about foundation. It's going to be the foundation for everything for you, for your family. A primary home is going to be your nest egg, and I will explain that even more deeper. Mainly, before you even again provide a roof over someone's head, having your own home, as you pay it down, as you pay down the mortgage as years comes, is going to be the equity that you can harness to be able to actually buy more properties, rental properties in the process. So the faster you can actually pay down this mortgage, along with depreciation, will help in this sense, given that you're paying it down. This will help accumulate the equity and the money that you can actually harness as a home equity line to be able to buy more properties going forward. And this is a totally new topic altogether, and it's another topic that I'm going to be providing you guys in the long run. And with that said, you could then buy more real estate properties, real estate income properties with that. I want to say that your own primary home is less riskier than a rental property, because then if you're talking about a rental property, it's going to be your second home, or your third home, your fifth home, or your 20th home that you own. So the more properties you'll own, risk will get bigger and bigger for you. You'll become thinner and thinner in that sense from the point of view of your finances. So it's be a lot riskier. Being that you're emotionally attached to this property, mainly it's your own home. It's something that you have to protect yourself. And no matter what the economy is, you still need to keep that home. You need to work hard. You need to keep your jobs. You got to find a good job to be able to afford and finance your own home. It's just science, guys, in that sense. Again, how to get started with attaining your primary home. If you are a young couple or a young individual, young professionals that are in the process of thinking, hey, I'm done with renting, I'm done paying someone's mortgage, landlord that is, this is the way you do it. Very important that you always start from ground up, and that you set the foundation, the right foundation for you, having the right education, the right relationship, the right mentality, and the way of thinking is always very important in the process of being able to get ahead financially. What I mean by this is that having the right mind to attain education, and education is not all. It's not all of it, but it's just the willingness to actually work hard and great ideas, implement great ideas, and maybe owning your own business as an entrepreneur will get you there. And being able to have an employment, a source of income, that would get you the approval that you would need to be able to attain your primary home to begin with. So work on that. As you are still young, you should be able to position yourself to be able to have the right income, to get the approval from the bank to be able to attain your small home. It doesn't have to be the biggest home ever. It's just a home that you can afford, that you can be approved for, so that way you don't spread yourself thin. Again, guys, this is basically the gist of things. And to start with, having your primary home as a great foundation, as always, and that from here on, as you pay down your mortgage again, like I said, you will have the funds to be able to harness, to put down into another property, which is another rental income for you, or probably rent the existing home that you purchased before and then buying another home as your primary home. And again, you just got to be careful when you're doing that, because now your primary home that's supposedly tax-free, now it becomes your rental property. So you got to make sure that you're not mixing those things. And there's a lot of rigors, a lot of things you can do with that. And another topic that I can actually share with you guys, if you are doing that, where you are upscaling or downscaling with your properties and mixing the use. I personally don't do that because I don't want to be flagged, having to say, hey, that was your rental property versus your primary home, and taxation wise. So just be careful. It can be done, but you got to be careful with that situation. Anyways, guys, this is my first video ever, or the second video, but the first video that I have an actual real estate topic in this sense. Hopefully you'll enjoy this. Hopefully you'll look forward to the next video. If you haven't done so, please like, comment, and subscribe, because I'm just starting out here, guys, and having your support, your likes, your comments, your subscription will go a long ways. So peace out.